Hello everybody and welcome to 5 minutes. So, US tariffs, are we living a trade war? It's just an issue of economic nature? First of all, what is a trade war? A trade war is an aspect of economic protectionism. A country may impose trade barriers like tariffs on certain products, which could trigger a wave of similar responses from other countries, harming the world trade. This is what happened during the Great Depression of the 30s, which led to deeper recession and an unprecedented increase of unemployment worldwide. But let's see more carefully the US tariffs announced. 25% tariff on steel imports and 10% on aluminum imports. Additionally, US announced potential tariffs to China up to 60 billion USD and the intention to limit Chinese investments in the United States. European Union claimed that these tariffs could jeopardize thousands of jobs in European steel industry and that it was ready to retaliate on US products if these measures were to be applied. China replied by threatening to impose 25% tariff on 128 American products. The measure might trigger further retaliatory responses from the United States. Nevertheless, European Union, Argentina, Brazil, Australia, Canada, Mexico and even South Korea are exempt from US tariffs for time being. According to analysts, the tariffs announced, including the countries which have been exempt, are referring only to the one-third of US imports. It seems that US is trying to secure its geopolitical allies towards China instead of hampering the commercial relations with them. But wait a minute, the tariffs, on what grounds have been imposed? Is US security really in danger? Are these fears real? It seems that the major US concern is the emergence of a powerful Chinese economy which will be able to reproduce the technological innovation of US and the West. United States and the European Union accused China of putting pressure on foreign companies in order to share their technological know-how, especially referring to electric car industry. So technology transfer from American to Chinese companies constitutes a serious threat, and European Union seems to be worried as well. Couple of European companies involved in robotics have been purchased by Chinese, and European governments are trying to block similar deals in the future. In some cases, US has blocked corporate deals among American and Chinese companies in order to protect American technology. And this is not just Trump's radicalism. Same did Obama administration, preventing a Chinese company from buying Extron, a German subsidiary based on US. Hopefully, none of the tariffs mentioned have been adopted by US and China yet. So we don't think that US tariffs are here to stay for long, since nobody actually wins a trade war. US current trade policy is a mixture of Trump's demagogic promises during his campaign for boosting US manufacturing and an effort to prevent China from penetrating into US and Western economies. The outcome, though, is unknown. Thank you for watching for 5 minutes.